What it do, baby? What it do, guys? What it do? By you guys being on this video, it means you've seen the title of this video. We're going to be fixing what we should have fixed on the 435 a long time ago. That time still in April when we left to Mpumalanga. Yeah, so the bulbs have been acting up, so today I don't guarantee that I'll fix it and finish it in this video specifically, but I will be stripping and assessing the light as to whether is it the bulb or is it the connection of the vehicle that's messed up. Yeah, a lot of people are now fighting with me, some are tailgating me. Then when we get to the traffic lights, they say, yeah, I could have crashed you because your right side bulb is not working. But guys, anyway, let's move on from that, guys. Peace and love, you know what I mean? So in this video, I'm just going to be stripping like I just explained earlier. Then towards the end of the video, I just want to ask you guys and pick your brain for those of you who are Mini Cooper fanatics. If not, those of you who know exactly what's going on with my Mini Cooper. But yeah, guys, the project car is down. It does not want anything right now, but I'll jump to it later. As you can see, I haven't had the Mini Cooper for like almost 3 weeks now. We can't figure out what's up with the car. Yeah, so like I've shown you, this bulb on the side doesn't want anything, so we're going to strip, assess it, and carve what's happening. First things first, because this side is dead and this top side is still fine, we are going to remove the screw here, and there should be 2 more screws on the inside as well. So as you can see here, it's very dirty. I don't think it was nah, they just both very dirty. So after you unscrew it, you're gonna need to slide it upwards to get it out. Here is the screw that held in the top bolt, and this is the cover for it as well. And then right after that, there are these 2 screws right here, and then it can finally come off, and then we can assess the bulbs. Guys, I managed to find these. I really can't find my toolbox with the sockets, so it's going to be quite of a challenge, but I'll get it right. Let me just unbolt this and put the camera down. Just a quick tip, please don't be like me. I have a fashion and a habit of dropping all of these things. Like when you unscrew it, make sure nothing falls in there. I was actually supposed to put I have a cloth at all times in my car. I always put something like a cloth down here in case I mess up and drop the screw inside. So please be cautious when doing this, because sometimes you will not have a replacement screw. After a lot of fighting, yeah, the person who told me about how to take this light out didn't warn me that you have to use some level of force, because this little dot here goes in here. So to get this out, you just have to give it a bit of a tug. So they didn't warn us on that part, but I finally got it right. Now just gonna disconnect it and see what's up. So I'm guessing from here it's easy. There's no more screws, because up here is a clip, and yeah, it's just the 3 of them. And then we'll see what's really going on. I would actually love to update these to the GTS lights, but they're currently going for like 14 to 15,000 rand in South Africa. So yeah, it's a big jump for a set of lights. If not, someone who can trade them, please be more than willing to trade these for the GTS lights for me. Of course, I can pay the difference for that. This sounds like a bigger problem. So the bulbs look like they are working. Oh, I see the problem. This one could have burnt out. Can you guys see it? It looks black on this side, which is not normal, but the indicator one it still looks like it's in one piece. But because we've already opened it, I think it's better that we change the both of them. That way it's both new bulbs, because of now it's a situation that one affects the other, like the other one, then I have the same situation all over again. Yeah, so this one looks like the problem, although it's still in one piece. This could be the issue, the burning mark there. Okay, I have taken out the bulb, both of them, for the rear light. I didn't intend on leaving my house today, so when I do find the time and I'm out there in Pretoria West side, like I said, I get all my parts from BMO Spares in Pretoria West. When I am that in those areas on that side, I will look into, oh, sorry about the lighting. When I am on the sides of Pretoria West, I will look into buying the bulbs. But for now, as long as the bulb is out, it will be much easier to get the specific bulb that I need. Yeah. So guys, yeah, so we're back. I've taken out this bulb, and then the other one that I have, I bought a lot when we were changing the Mini Cooper, and they seem to be exactly the same. So I put that one into the car, and it's still complaining that there is a right side failure, and it looks like the failure caused a little bit of a spark, because you can see this burn mark here. This is not normal for globes. They either snap right in between, or there's no more connection. But these look like they're still connected, but they're not giving any sort of power. Yeah, after that, I don't know what to do now. But when I get to be more space, I'll buy new bulbs. I hope it doesn't turn out to be that I have to buy a set of taillights. And if I do, I'm going for the M4 GTS taillights. Anyway, my challenge right now, I am having a very difficult challenge with the Mini Cooper. So after we did the cylinder head, we did the valve stem seals, we did the springs, we did the lifters, the head was completely redone, and we put that into the car. Okay, and so when we started it, it was running well, but it wasn't the best, so we avoided driving it. So because the diagnostics according to the system said it's the Vanos intake gear, so it was saying the Vanos intake gear as well as the timing chain. So I bought a timing chain kit, I bought a Vanos intake gear, and we installed that. The car's running amazing now. There's no more check engine lights and etc. But every time you touch the accelerator, it wants to stall, it wants to die out. But every time you switch it on and let it idle on its own, it's perfect. We know it's not the fuel pump. We know it's not the fuel pump, because it's getting fuel. The fuel pump is working. When you put the key in, it primes. You can hear it. It's working. So I really don't know anymore, because there's no check engine light, so we can't exactly diagnose what's happening, because there is no code at all that it's throwing. But every time you touch the accelerator will run well. It will run up and up and up and up and up. As soon as you let go, when it's supposed to go to that 0.8 0.9 bar line from on the ref counter, mine goes there, and then it goes then it goes back, then it dies again, then it pushes itself, then it eventually switches off. Then when you start the car, it starts well. The idle sits there once again, and then when you accelerate, it accelerates well. You can play with the accelerator, but as soon as you let off completely, it now starts to do the bouncing thing, the rev thing, and then it dies. So we really don't know, because we are all out of options. At this point, I'm now checking sensors, because what else could they be? It's not leaking water, it's not leaking oil. None of the car hasn't hydro locked at all, so I don't know what's happening anymore. If any of you guys know how to help me, or you have a resolution, or this has happened to you and there was a way forward with this, please do not hesitate to contact me on the comment section down here, or you can contact me on Instagram via DMs. I really would appreciate your help, because my project car, guys, is down. My BM is showing me flames. People were not lying when they said do not modify your daily car. But anyway, Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you guys another time. Please remember to subscribe. I see a lot of the people that are viewing this have not subscribed as yet. So see you guys in the future.